Hello, world. Welcome to the Fahnz's office. Today, I am here with a special guest, a combat sports athlete, a professional fighter who now hails out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. He is known to the world of combat sports as Top Knot. He is none other than Damian Johnston. Damian Johnston, welcome to the Fahnz's office, brother. How are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing good, my man. Thank you for the warm welcome.
Hey, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Very good to see you. You deserve a warm welcome for the warm atmosphere that you appear to be sitting in right now. Can you tell me whereabouts you're at?
Yeah, I'm out here, Edmonton, Alberta, just enjoying some sunshine in the front yard here. I'll show you. Just chilling out here. My boy Bubba, beautiful little pit bull. And yeah, we're catching some morning sun before we go to training. Rip out this interview here. Had some breakfast already, so excellent. I'm ready to go today. Yeah,
nice. So what brings you back to Edmonton? You had moved out east a little bit, and you were out there for a little while. What's brought you back to Edmonton, Alberta?
Just the training, the variety of facilities that are available here, and so many of them are open right now too. That's a big thing during COVID. I've been training again for a long time, but mostly on my own, rehabbing from injuries. While I was back home, that was a big reason why I decided to go home, as well as work. I was selling cars back home for a while, so I went and I made my nut there. But now I'm doing what I love again. That wasn't what I loved at all. This is did that for the money so that I could do this and not have to worry about the money.
Excellent, man. That's beautiful. And how much better is it to be able to train full time and to train at your own schedule, man? That's a bonus.
Yeah, I love that for sure. Yeah, I mean, having a full-time job and then getting your workouts in on top of that, it can get exhausting. And then you have to have a social life too. You need a balance on top of that. So
I agree.
Only so many eggs to go in so many baskets, and yeah, you can't run yourself dry. So it's nice to be out here again, be a full-time fighter again, and then as well, like you said, the training out here, high-level guys, high-level gyms.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't wait to get more and more work in with my old buddy and old coach Shane Campbell. He's the man as far as that goes. So that's a big reason for sure why I'm out here.
Shane Shaolin Campbell, you got one hell of a good dude right here in Damian Johnston, man. And yeah, I can hardly wait to see his training and his coaching with you transform onto the combat surface and coming through yourself. Can you speak a little bit in regards to what your hopes are for the remainder of this year with finding fights? Are you active in looking for fights right now? Are you wanting to fight like ASAP?
Yeah, I mean, you see that smile on my face. Not much makes this old sour guy smile, but the thought of getting in there again and doing what I love to do and doing what I do best, yeah. I'm hoping before the end of the year, as long as COVID and everything allows. I've been talking to Keith at Fight Night, and I think they're going to be one of the first ones here in Canada to put on a show. So I'd love to be a part of that, and I'd love to do a bare knuckle fight. That's really what I'm hoping my next contest is going to be.
Nice.
Either bare knuckle or some form of striking. I'd love to get in there and get in a little bit of a fist fight.
Excellent, man. Well, I'm the man here that can help you with getting a bare knuckle fist fight, and I will do everything that I can to make sure that comes true for you, and hopefully before this calendar year ends.
I appreciate that. Yeah. And hey, if it doesn't, the world's crazy right now. I'm just going to keep training. I'm loving being out here. I'm having a good time. And I do it for the fight now. I don't do it for the money. So there's no rush. I'm just waiting. Yeah.
Excellent. And now bare knuckle is not the only style of fight that you will accept. If an MMA fight comes available, you're you're more than willing to step on in there inside the cage and fight MMA or kickboxing, right?
Oh yeah, I dabble in all the arts for sure. I'd prefer for my first fight back ideally to be a striking fight.
Right.
But if it had to be MMA, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right?
That's absolutely true. I know that one for sure. Awesome, my man. So with you being out in Edmonton and you training, you're going to be focused, I guess, with Shane as being your main training source and your main coach. Are there other facilities out there that you're willing to be training at? Are you going to be one of these guys that goes and gets the experience from multiple gyms? Or are you going to be trying to focus on what the one coach is telling you and sticking to his format?
I definitely listen to everything Shane tells me, and he's been my guy for a lot of years. He was the guy that got me my first fight when I was an 18-year-old kid, and I didn't even know I was taking a pro fight. So he's looked after me for a long time. He's always made sure I'm in good situations and in good fights, and I trust him and I trust everything that he says. So he's always the number one guy, but I'm also definitely one of those guys that goes around and trains everywhere. You can learn something from everybody, and if you don't think that, I think you're an idiot. So Shane thinks the same way too, and he loves going in and getting reps in with tons of people. He's not the kind of coach that tries to limit or restrict you to stay under the roof because they're scared if you see something else that you're going to jump ship because it's better. He knows that he's the man. He ain't worried about that.
Absolutely. And that is kind of why I was angling in that way, because Shaolin, man, he's absolutely got that faith in himself as a coach as well as a fighter. But he's got that confidence that he can allow the fighters that train underneath him to train elsewhere, and they know that, and he knows that they're coming back, and that he's going to be the man that's going to be representing them. So, yeah, another shout out to Shaolin.
Yeah, he's been in my corner for 3 of my 5 fights, and the only reason he wasn't in my corner for the other 2 is because he was busy fighting people on his own. One of them, he fought a guy the night before, and the other guy, he might have fought a guy the same night. He's a wild man. He's always fighting somebody.
Right. Yeah, he sure is. I look forward to seeing his next contest as well.
I do as well too. Yeah, I think that's going to be a very exciting one with a very violent finish.
Absolutely, absolutely. So can you tell us a little bit about what's going on in just like your private life now that you're back in Edmonton, Alberta? You're back around some familiar faces and doing some training. What are you doing outside of the gym for your own entertainment?
For my own entertainment, I just enjoy being outside. What you see me doing right now, sitting down in the yard with the pup, I mean, that's kind of like my nightly thing. I love sitting out here, relaxing. He runs around and smoke a couple joints. You have some good company. Yeah, I'm not a very extravagant guy. I'm not doing tons of crazy stuff. I like training. I like hanging out. I like chilling. I like smoking the odd joint here and there. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Training is as much as my personal life as it is my work life as well too. It's like you said, it's nice being around those familiar faces in the gym, especially when you haven't seen them in years. A lot of these people, it's very, very nice. Yeah.
Very nice. I bet you they're glad to have you back home as well.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, from my interactions with you, you're one hell of a guy, man. You're a great dude, and very focused on achieving the goals that you set out for yourself. And you're not dismissive of helping other people out in that process as well. It's not all just about your own training. You're there in the gym helping out the guys that are coming in new as well, right? So
100%. Yeah, you can, like I said, you can learn somebody from everybody, whether they've been doing it for 10 years or 10 minutes. Everybody's got something to teach you.
Absolutely, man. I totally agree with you there.
Even if it isn't about martial arts, you know what I mean? If they've been in there for 10 minutes, maybe they don't have something to teach me about martial arts, but they probably got something to teach me about life, I'm sure.
Absolutely. We're always constantly learning about ourselves and about our environment. So
yeah,
Yeah, very, very cool, man. Well, Damian Johnston, man, I totally appreciate you taking some time out of your very busy day to spend a little time here at the Fahnz's office, get you and your words back out to those fans out there. Do you have any closing words that you would like to say to your fans?
Yeah, I just want to let everybody know, like you said, I'm back out here in the Edmonton area. I can't wait to get together with all my old clients again, start doing personal training sessions, whether it be in kickboxing, Muay Thai, boxing. You just want to get in shape, fitness, cardio, whatever it is, hit me up. I'm back in the area. I can't wait to help you out. You can find me on Instagram at TopKnotMMA. That's really the only spot that I like to put stuff out there. I got Facebook and a Snapchat, but it's more just for close family and friends. I don't really put out a lot on there. I would get rid of them altogether, but you got those old family members that only have Facebook Messenger or something like that, so you got to keep it around for them. And yeah. Snapchat's kind of my shenanigans before, where I didn't want to post what I was doing on there if I didn't want work to know about it, but now that's probably going to go away, and probably all my shenanigans are just going to be on Instagram there.
Nice. Well, I look forward to it. I'm subscribed and I'm following you on Instagram, and I look forward to continuing to follow your career. For some of those who are not aware of what is going on, the super fan, he used to sponsor Damian Top Knot Johnston, but you know what? The Fahnz went, I know a good fighter when I see one. I know someone who is super serious about their career and about their self, and I went out and I snuck Top Knot out from underneath of the super fan, and Damian Top Knot Johnston is now a member of the Familia. Welcome to the Familia, brother.
Thank you, my man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be a part of the Familia. We got a bunch of high-level guys that have joined the Familia. A good buddy of mine, Isaiah Metituk. He's a great young kid as well, too.
Yeah, and here's a shout out to McLovin's Mafia out there.
McLovin Mafia, I love it.
Yeah, you bet, Top Knot, absolutely. Well, my brother, thank you once again for taking the time out to come down here to the Fahnz's office. I'm going to sign out now and let the world know that Damian Top Knot Johnston, he's ready for a bare knuckle fight. He's ready for an MMA fight. He's ready for a kickboxing fight. You got to fight for Damian Top Knot Johnston. You get a hold of him or you get a hold of me, and we'll get that deal signed. I am the Fahnz, and he is Damian Top Knot Johnston, and we are signing out from the Fahnz's office.
Thanks for having me on, buddy. I appreciate it.
You bet, Top Knot. I appreciate you coming on down.
Take care, brother.
You too.